What's up, guys? We're back. Yes, I'm in uniform. Had a couple of meetings regarding some fundraising that we're doing. Knight and I are setting up another fundraiser in the coming days here. So exciting shit. We'll tell you more about that in the Discord. Also, anybody who's not in the Discord, definitely go check it out. We got like 1,000 people in there right now, and we're just having a blast. Last night we did like a Q&A type deal where there was like 50 of you guys were in a chat room, and I was answering your questions that you put in the chat, and Knight was helping facilitate that. Really, really cool, man. So thank you for everybody who showed up for that. If you're interested, you want to do that shit, just click the link in the description. It's the our Discord link. We're having a lot of fun over there. So, a couple things. First of all, I found a sick ass channel on Reddit, combat footage. You guys are probably like, yeah, we've been watching that for years. But you got to remember, I'm slow on this shit. But I found some cool clips. Viewer discretion advised. Of course, it's a little bit more gnarly than your usual shit. And I wanted to say something else, but I don't remember exactly. Just thank you guys for all the love and support. That last fundraiser we did with Preston Stewart's going to allow us to buy like 155 different pieces of kit for our soldiers, gear, equipment. Super, super cool, man. So grateful for that. And jump in the Discord. All right. So this first one. And what's cool about this channel is a lot of these clips are like just posted. This is 6 days old, and this will be the oldest one we watched today. So it says Ukrainian assault group smokes Russian soldier with small arms fired, clearing trenches in Avdiivka. That's our boy right there. That's old Pidaras. The fact that the enemy's that close and this dude's... Oh, dude, I'm still fucking big as shit. Sorry about that, guys. Every time I do this. The fact that the enemy's that close and this dude's just reloading a mag, reloading his rifle standing up is crazy. Also, quick shout out to the full-length M16 with the Trigicon ACOG scope. Optic? Really? That is rad, dude. That is such a sick setup. So that's crazy. It kind of gives you a frame of reference of how close these actual firefights can be. Typically what we see here is they said this was a trench assault, so these Ukrainians probably got up really close to where the Russians didn't know they were there. The Ukrainians started hammering them, and these guys are retreating. They're running away. And they're getting annihilated. Sick. Good shit. Okay, so this literally was posted like a handful of hours ago. And it says, Ukrainian soldiers of the 8th Special Forces Regiment shooting at enemy positions and UAVs during a combat mission at the Kursk border region. Let's watch. I don't know why it's out of color like this, but maybe it's somehow they get around posting this kind of... I don't know. Shooting at drones, man. Jesus. That, you know, I've said this before in other videos, but it's called indirect fire, right? When you start taking incoming from artillery and mortars and shit. But there's nothing indirect about that. That shit is landing right next to them. Grenade launcher. I've carried one of these in almost every mission I've been on. In the Legion, we carried this, or I carried this, and then also here in Azov, I carried one, but it was the Fort. I think it might be, I don't know what brand, who makes it, but it's very similar. It's like a breach, pop it open, slide the 40 mic in there, pop it up, boom, shoot. It might be super simple, but that's been my thing, like medic grenadier. It's kind of funny because everybody's got dual roles, man, in this conflict. All right, so here's a couple things that they don't show you much of. This was published 2 hours ago. They don't show you much of this shit on the mainstream media. I actually think they did show this video specifically, but watch this. This is a British council building in Kyiv. Flashbang warning. Are you kidding me? And there's people that actually believe that this war is coming to an end soon. Meanwhile, Putin is launching ballistic missiles into the capital city, hitting foreign council buildings. Well, show this on the fucking news, man. This doesn't look like any peace talks or agreements going on. Gets me all riled up, dude. What is this one? Oh, yeah. This was this is a T-64 tank. It's a Ukrainian tank, and a Russian soldier's filming this. That's sick, dude. So that tank obviously fired that smoke screen up here. It's just billowing, and then the tank comes through the smoke like a fucking dragon. Oh my god. That's so cool. Oh. That wasn't shot at them, obviously, I don't believe, but just being that close to a tank firing will fucking ring your bell. Also, brand new video here. Today in the Sea of Azov, let's go, attack drones of primary operators. I wonder if that's a play on grammar there. Operators hit the carrier of caliber cruise missiles, a missile ship of Project blah 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 B&M. Lots of things I don't know what that means, but let's watch. Man, these guys are good at releasing footage. There's the GUR, the Intelligence Service of Ukraine. These guys, pretty sick, man. Also, imagine a multi-billion-dollar destroyer or frigate or whatever kind of naval ship this is, getting completely annihilated by a handful of drones that cost a few $100. Do it. Okay, yeah, there's this one. No, that one's too long. Okay, so here's something else that they don't show much of. This is, hold on, CCTV footage of attack of Ukrainian UAVs at terminal of the port of blah, 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 Leningrad Oblast, Russia. So this is in Russia. Ukrainians hit this oil plant. Hold on, we can see it right there. Oh, it's one of those fixed wings we were talking. Sorry, I don't know how that happened. We were talking about these fixed wings yesterday, actually, in the chat. Do you notice a difference here? We see the Ukrainians striking the Russians in how would you call this? The infrastructure, critical infrastructure to the Russia's war machine, war effort, right? They're trying to take out these oil and gas refineries that are supplying oil and fuel to their Russian vehicles, and then rewind a couple minutes ago where Russia is just sending ballistic missiles into the center of a populated capital city. Notice a difference here? It's not apples to apples, dude. It's fucking apples to ballistic missiles. Okay, this is, I think, another angle or a different one. It says, this night, Ukraine hit not one but two large refineries in Russia. This was last night. Samara and Krasnodar. Krasnodar is what we just watched. There's a major fuel shortage in some regions, especially in occupied territories. And remember that that big fuel train that we saw the Ukrainians take out in yesterday's video? So this was multiple drones. You could see the Russian air defense working. Yes, still scary for the Russian civilians, right? But the Ukrainians aren't launching these drones into civilian houses and office buildings and shit like that. They're taking out this kind of shit. Fuck. Sorry about that. Was that all that I had wanted to bring up? Oh, yeah, there was this one. This one's kind of difficult to, it's kind of grainy. Wait, what does it say? 3rd Infantry Battalion of the 33rd Assault Regiment captured a group of Russian soldiers after a firefight in the Pokrovsk direction. They're de-kitting, they're taking their gear off. That's cool, man. These guys are obviously pretty good. This Ukrainian unit, the 3rd Infantry Battalion of the 33rd Assault Regiment. It's a lot of threes. MiG-29 engages Russian Shahed drone with A-2 or air-to-air missiles. HUD visible 28. That's cool. You can see the heads-up display in the MiG. That's a big cockpit, man. That's a lot of glass. That's interesting. Do we see the Shaheen? Oh, there. You see he fires a rocket right there. Man, it almost feels like a waste of a rocket, right? To blow up one Shaheed. Ukrainian Leopard clearing positions at Pokrovsk. Tanks are so cool, dude. Damn, just eating that building. That's rad. All right, we can leave it at that. The I showed you guys the ones I wanted to show you. Yeah. So, with that said, guys, if you're interested in coming here to Azov, you're interested in joining us in the International Battalion of Azov, 12th Brigade. The link to the application is down below. Damn, y'all weren't even gonna tell me my collar was fucked up this whole time. What the F, bro? The link to the applications down below. Also, our Discord has some of our actual recruiters for Azov's International Battalion in it, and there's channels in the Discord where you can talk to the recruiters, ask questions, ask me questions, ask Knight. We have other Azov soldiers in there. It's really cool, man. So check it out, and I'll shut up. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe.